Hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. So we got a completely random video for you today. I guess I'll be giving my final update on what was my brand new Unicorn HD2 dartboard. You know, basically long story short, I couldn't stand the thing. It only lasted me 8 days before I got rid of it. And basically, I am out 90 US dollars. So not all is lost though, because I do happen to have a brand new dartboard right here. This isn't going to be a review video, but I figured we could open it up on camera. We'll take a quick close-up look at it, make sure it's okay, make sure the bullseye is centered, and maybe even measure a few segments. But then, yeah, I'm really excited to get the brand new board hung up on the wall. And thirdly, I apologize, but there's not going to be a match day Monday this week. Like I said, I didn't have a board hanging on the wall, and basically I was lazy all weekend. So I was doing some other things. The weather was nice. So yeah, no darts this weekend, no match day Monday, but I will be back next week for Match Day Monday number 6. So I guess we'll do a little edit right here and I'll be back. Tell you what I thought about the Unicorn HD2 dartboard. Okay, so honestly, I don't even know where to start with this. Long story short, I did not like the Unicorn HD2 dartboard at all. And this surround actually has a lot of the reasons to do why I didn't like it. So I'm not sure that many of you are aware or not, but the Unicorn, most of the Unicorn boards, the HD2 anyway, has a slightly larger circumference than most all other dartboard brands that I've ever used. Now, because of that, when it came to simply rotating the board, I could not, for the life of me, well, I did, but it was extremely difficult. I could not stretch this thing to get it over the board. It just wouldn't fit. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm not weak. I'm a power lifter. I bench over 400 pounds. 200 kilos thereabouts, and you just physically could not stretch this thing out to get it over the board. Now, to make matters even worse, you know how the Unicorn has those plastic numbers? So you'll be on there trying to stretch this thing over and it slips. Now, some of the numbers will come off. They'll go pinging across the room. What an absolute headache. I was getting so mad just trying to rotate a board. You shouldn't have to go into a rage trying to get a surround over your dartboard. So I'm still not even sure if I ruined this surround or not, because, well, let's just hope it's not stretched out. We're about to find out. These things are crazy expensive here in the USA, by the way. I had to pay, I don't know, $45, $50 shipping to get it here. So yeah, these things are crazy expensive. This better not be ruined. Well, at least I hope it won't be. And secondly, if you recall Match Day Monday number 5, I record those on Friday night. So Friday night, last Friday night, I rotated the board, got a fresh segment. Now, I only played 3 matches that night. I played a best of 9 warm-up, and then I played another best of 9, which I lost. So I'm like, I'm not going to upload that. So I played one more best of 9. That was the one you guys watched. I think I won 5-2, something like an 88 average. So anyway, after 3 matches, that, and this is going to be hard to see, but that is what my treble 20 looked like. The sisal, or the fibers, they raised up and they were actually even with the wires. So that wasn't good at all. And, oh, on top of that, I don't know, can you get a good look at that? Not sure, I'll try to zoom in or whatever. But yeah, that wasn't good at all. So the board was wearing out a lot quicker than I expected. And if you recall when I did the review video, some of the, couple of the numbers, or the spider, they had a little bit of warp to them. They were warped. Now, look at this picture, and it's hard to tell with a picture, but that warping got worse as time went on. And keep in mind, guys, I only had this board like a week. So it just wasn't good at all. And I see that it was just giving me too much of a headache, especially when it came to rotating it. So it's gone. I got rid of it. I just, in a fit of rage, out it went. I threw it off the porch. You don't want to hear about that story. But good news here is that I'm going to replace it with the 180 Gladiator 3 Plus. So, what do you say we get this thing? I haven't opened it yet, but yeah, what do you say we get this thing open up? We'll take a quick peek at it. Like I said, it's not going to be a review video, but we'll just take a quick peek at it, actually measure a couple segments, see how it compares with the Unicorn HD2, and I guess that'll be it for the video. Might have to smash in a quick 180 though, and yeah, that's it. So let me grab the other camera. We'll take a close-up look at my new board. I'm going to keep this one, guys. Here we go. Okay, so we've got the brand new 180 Gladiator 3 Plus. As you see there, I honestly really don't care about the box or the packaging. However, In this case, this box comes wrapped in this cellophane, which I think is a really nice feature. I'll remove that in just a second, but I think that's a really nice feature because it keeps the moisture out, and I just think it keeps the dartboard better protected while it's traveling from wherever it was made to your house. So the cellophane wrapping, really nice little added feature, and it just shows that extra attention to detail. But let me get this thing opened up and we'll take a quick peek at it. Okay, there we go. I just took this thing out of the box. My first impression is that it's not quite as bright as the Unicorn HD2 that I just had. The black is a little bit more dull. However, I mean, looking at it, it's pretty nice. You know, the bullseye, if I was to nitpick, it appears to be ever so slightly off center, but then scanning the board for defects, the sizel's pushed in a little bit here on the treble one. I'll show you guys a close-up here in a second. There's a little bit of paint right there below the 5.5, but other than that, I mean, yeah, this is the first time looking at it. The spider looks pretty good. There's a little bit of overspill with the paint here and there, so it's not quite as perfect as the Unicorn HD2. However, what matters here is how well does it play, how firm is this board going to be, and how well is it going to hold up. So that's why I went with the 180 Gladiator 3 Plus. I mean, in my experience, this is just a great, great board. One of the best boards on the market. So let's get a little bit closer look here. Okay, giving this thing the quick once over. It's handheld, so bear with me. I'll try my best though. But if you see right here, the sizel's pushed in ever so slightly. Again, not a huge deal at all. That'll break in, or that'll wear in very nicely. A little bit of paint right here below the 5.5, but all in all, I think the segments are looking rather nice. Again, this is my first look at it too, guys. At least the wires are straight, which they weren't on the Unicorn. There's a little bit of paint overspill onto these wires. You can see it right there in the 15. You see that whole entire wire is painted, but again, not a huge deal there at all. The only thing I really don't like, I mean, that bullseye is ever so slightly off center. I don't know if you can tell on video though. And there seems to be a slight, some slight defect there. But again, I mean, that's not a huge deal. Every single dartboard is going to have some sort of defect. You know, no dartboard is going to be perfect. But overall, really happy with this. So, what do you say we get this thing on the wall? I'll hit a 180, and that'll be that for the video. But you will be seeing this board featured in all the rest of my videos. I certainly won't be getting rid of this in the next 8 days. I can absolutely promise that. So yeah, let me get this thing hung up. We'll chuck some darts at it. Oh wait, I totally forgot. I've got to measure a few segments. So let me get this set back up on the tripod. We'll just measure a couple segments just to get a rough idea and compare it to the Unicorn HD2. Oh, one other quick feature I want to show you, but on the back of the board, this center screw features a metal insert. So that's really nice, high quality there. I guess most other dartboards don't have that. So little metal insert there. Really nice. But now let's measure some segments. Okay guys, bear with me as this is incredibly hard to do on video, but I'm going to start with the original, or the OG treble 20. I'm going to measure right in the middle. Holy crap. Can you see that? 9.9. Let's see, right in the middle. Wow. 9.9 millimeters. Whoa. All right, let's see what the treble 19 is. I'm thinking 9 darter on this thing already. 9.9. That's pretty healthy. The 19 is, whoops. 9.6, can you see that? 9.6 millimeters. What else? We'll take a look at treble 18. And these wires are so flush, it's really hard to get a good measurement here. 9.8 millimeters, that said. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, 9.8 millimeters wide. And I guess, yeah, let me just check some doubles for the heck of it, since we're here. The double 20. We'll see double 20 versus double 16. How about that? Wow. 9.9 millimeters as well for the double 20. Now where's that double 16? We'll see which one I'm going to favor. And that, measuring dead middle, 9.7 millimeters there. Oh, we'll do the bull, I guess. Hope you can see that on video. Yep. Let me check the bullseye. I think the unicorn, if I recall, was... There's about 12.6 right in the middle. 12.6. I forget what the unicorn was. But 12.6 millimeters wide. And then dead across the 25 segment. Or, as you like to say in the United States, single bull. So the 25 segment is 32.6 millimeters. So I'm going to have to go back and watch the unicorn video and see how that bullseye compares. But I think it's pretty close. But yeah, the segment's very healthy. And wow, I'm looking forward to using this thing. So let me get it hung up finally. Oh, hey, so I totally forgot to mention this, but I picked this board up at AZ Darts here in the United States. And I paid $63 for that with free shipping. So that's just an incredible deal. I'm going to have the link down below so you can check them out there. But yeah, that's cheaper than the unicorn board. It's cheaper than the Blade 5s. And in my opinion, and I don't say this lightly, this is probably the best board on the market. So take that for what it's worth. $63 at AZ Darts. Again, link down in the pinned comment. Please check them out. Show them some support. And they got some great deals on boards. So there you go, guys. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm just checking this out on the monitor for the first time ever. Man, it's looking really good on camera there. Hopefully this is coming over well. Yeah, I can't say enough great things about this board. I love the white numbering there. No more plastic numbers popping off or breaking. The surround, it just went on easy as could be. So I'm real happy about that. There was no damage to the surround. It wasn't stretched out or anything like that. So the surround went on just fine. And yeah, I think it looks great. So the bad news, I haven't played darts all weekend. These will be my first 3 darts all weekend and my first 3 darts at the new board. So let's hope for the best. Hey, single 20 for my first dart. I'll take it. Actually, I'm going to go for a cover shot. Single 3. Single 7. Incredibly quiet board, by the way. It just kind of made a plunk when it hit. And that was actually a lot quieter. A lot quieter? Yeah, a lot quieter than the unicorn board. Hey, single 1. Huh, is that the first treble 20? Hey, there it is. First treble 20 on the new board. And one at the bullseye here. 25, all right. I'll just do one more. One more turn, that's enough. I think that's it. Oh. Oh no, the first one wasn't in, but the third one was. So there we go. I'll end it on 100 there. I'm not even going to do the bonus. Should I do a bonus clip or 180 clip? Nah, that's good enough. I'll end it there. I think this video's dragged on long enough. Well, there it is, guys. I cannot recommend the unicorn board, the Unicorn HD2. It wasn't to my liking. It was just, it was terrible. And I think that's being nice. However, man, the 180 G3 boards, holy crap, these things are so nice. Highly recommend anyone to buy this board. And I did use one in the past. I reviewed one years ago. My opinion has not changed. So there we go, guys. Brand new dartboard. This is the one you'll be seeing from here on out. So we'll end on my typical note. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Comment down below. Later.